Welcome back to another edition of the Cornhole Insider Podcast here, the Northern Wisconsin Cornhole YouTube channel. We thank you very much for tuning in, and we thank Ultra Cornhole for sponsoring this guy this past year. And
Ultra Cornhole and Element Exteriors, John Blanco in Stillwater, Minnesota, helped me out a lot this year. Appreciate them.
You got a little lesson in airport traveling this last year, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot of traveling. A lot of traveling.
Yeah, I learned what it's like to be stuck in Dallas, was it?
I think it was the first national to Texas. I had some trouble there.
Yeah, a little down and back with Blake here as the ACL Pro Blake Karnick as we head into the 2023 to 24 season. Well, as you look back at at your rookie season, it was a season that happened just like that at the Pro Qualifier. You really didn't see it coming. It happened. You were launched into it. But going into it, did you have goals going into the last season, and did you accomplish them?
Yeah, my goal for this year, I kept it pretty, not simple, but I wanted to requalify as a pro again just to show I belonged and it wasn't so much of a fluke of the Pro Qualifier, and requalified through doubles, would have gotten in through singles in the open standings. So I achieved the goal I set out at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. So what would you say now that you've experienced your rookie season? Was there anything that was surprising about it? Anything that maybe after a tournament was over, you laid in bed and said, "Oh my gosh, I never saw that coming"? Is there anything about the season?
Like you said, it just goes by in a flash. The season just went so fast. The four nationals, like when I step up to the board, it wasn't as intimidating, but you have to be locked in right away when you step in the building. I mean, 8, 9 a.m. those nationals start, and the pro shootouts, they're single elimination. So if you're not locked in mentally and with your throw from the moment you're in the building, it's going to be a pretty quick day for you. What
was the experience like getting to be on TV on CBS?
That was a cool experience. I remember I was really sick that day when I was on TV, so my body was too focused on that. I didn't really have much nerves, so I threw all right. Me and my partner won our game for Chicago, and I thought that was a really fun time. I like teams this year.
Yeah, if you look back at the CBS broadcast, they are re-airing it. Keep in mind that Blake was like almost falling over, sick, not feeling good.
I puked multiple times the night before and woke up that morning, and I was just glad the bag was flying somewhat normal and did enough to get the win. So I'll take it.
All right, well, let's do a little down and back here. I'm going to go first because I won the spin.
What spin?
Oh. What spin? All right, we're going to go back to that video a couple weeks ago. We're gonna rock a little bit. We're going to lock. We're going to get out there, get that bag moving straight down the board, and a little block for the
appreciate it.
Blake right away here. All right.
Well, you're going to have to make me airmail right away?
Maybe.
All right, I'll try it. That should be good. Oh, I thought that was money.
All right, I'm just going to push that one right in. Yeah, I'll take that.
Smart thing would be kind of covering in between you, so that's what I'm going to try and do. Take it. Make you roll.
Okay, let's see if the old man has a little roll shot in him here.
Viewer discretion advised. Ooh, almost did.
Got up there a little bit.
I kind of have to airmail again. I'm smelling a low PPR round for us this time. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. I cleared myself an opening.
Let's see if I got a better roll on me. Here we go.
All right, I got an opening to get one. I'm going slippery side just to make sure it gets there. There we go. I got a point.
All right. We'll keep it right here for one more. So one more down. So as you head into the 2024 season, and I'm sure many pros feel this after the season, you're just exhausted, you're mentally drained.
Yeah.
And now kind of rebooting and trying to kind of get refreshed for the coming season. It's not easy to do though, is it?
No, I'm trying to take a little bit of time off right now. Not so much. I'm still practicing on my own and working on mechanics and stuff, but more so just like the traveling, like you said, every weekend. Since we're up in northern Wisconsin, it's 3, 4, 5 hours, and for the nationals, I'm flying, and for shootouts, it's 8+ hour drives, 10+ hour drives, and I just got drained after a while. So I'm taking a little bit of time off right now to hopefully refresh and be better than ever for next year.
How do your goals change for year two? Have you thought about that? Or do you have different goals now to a new standard?
Since I have a bit of a benchmark now with having my pro doubles, pro singles standings this year, I want to keep improving on those. And I know Steve and I want to bring a championship back with us, whether it's doubles or him and I in singles. He had a really good year in seniors. He did well in singles too. So him and I want to bring a championship back, whether it's shootout or national or an open.
And congrats to your partner, Steve. You had a real nice Worlds, almost brought home that senior singles title.
Yeah, I was on ESPN, the championship there. I was proudly cheering him on.
That darn find a way, Frank.
That was a good game, though.
It was a very good game. All right, let's get one more down here. I'll let you go first this time.
You're so kind. Setting the mark right away.
He just wants to play the in the hole game. Sure.
I'm not getting fancy. You just want to roll. You just want to show YouTube channel the roll shot.
These are stickier boards than what I'm used to.
All right, I'd usually block behind. I'm going to block behind it since we're an instructional channel. We should be smart players.
All right, I'm going to step out here and see if I can just squirt around that left side. I got a left or right anyway. No, kicked on me.
Well,
a little too far to the right.
I'll shoot the airmail. Hey, right there. I thought I had him.
I'm going to do the same shot as last time. A little left to right here. Come on, dance for me. Ooh.
No. In the... Oh, you still got a bag left. That's short. That was really bad.
Good, because I really want to throw another roll shot here. All right, here we go. Oh, it danced.
It rolled. It did.
That was a really bad round. But you know what? When you're practicing, Blake, I think focusing on the mechanics, like we did that last video on the rock and roll. And I've said many times in videos before, Blake, that I think when you get to a high level of competition, you have to be able to just know what you need to do to throw a good bag and be able to just, don't care who you're playing, block everything out. You need to know what you have to do mechanically, and that's got to be your focus, right?
Yeah, just got to be focused on something simple, too. You can't be thinking about, oh, my backswing, oh, my weight, and that's for practice to try to work on in a game. It's just, you got to be thinking about the game itself and the strategy and where you got to put it. So, yeah.
And pick your spots to have a little fun, too, every once in a while, too. Maybe.
I struggle with that. But
yeah. Set aside that at a switch holio and just say, you know what, I don't care. I'm just going to have fun.
Being a pro this year and traveling so much and having that change in my life like that, it's hard for me to find fun in it sometimes still, but I'm working to find it again. That
is a big change for anybody who becomes ACL or ACO pro. You see it all the time, you know, so-and-so pro is going to be there. Yeah. It just changes the game just a little bit for you, but still try to find that joy.
Yeah, and everyone's different, but for me, I'm just wired where I'm really never, when I get ACL pro, okay, what's next? I got to win that and just keep going up and up and up. If I don't feel like I'm taking the next step, and I'm just like, I'm not finding fun in it, but I'm working to find it. So.
Yeah, if you want to get better, get a good set of boards. These are from Kyle Ralph and Wreck-It Boards. Get a good set of boards, take a little time, practice by yourself, work on your mechanics, find something that works for you, and you'll get better fast.
Yeah.
You'll get better fast. All right. Well, thanks, Blake, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck in the upcoming season. We'll be around cheering you on, as will the Northern Wisconsin Cornhole people. We thank you for tuning in to another edition. Thanks to Ultra and Element Exteriors for sponsoring Blake this past season. We look forward to a great upcoming season. We thank everybody for following him and us as we travel. So thank you again for tuning in, and be sure to hit subscribe there on the YouTube channel of Northern Wisconsin Cornhole. And remember, like we said a couple weeks ago, rock, lock,
roll.
And roll, baby. That's right.